Mindfulness is simple, but it's not easy. It's not about clearing your mind or achieving some perfect state. It's about becoming aware of your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, without immediately identifying with them. Most people think their thoughts are them, but thoughts are just mental events, come and go. The real work is learning to observe those thoughts without judgment. That means noticing when your mind says things like, I shouldn't think this, I'm not doing this right, or even, I'm being mindful now. That's still thought. That's still the mind talking. The trick is realizing that even the voice that judges you is just another thought. When you start to see that, when you recognize that all of this internal noise isn't you, but something you're watching, you begin to break the illusion. You stop getting pulled into every emotion. You stop reacting on autopilot. You begin to respond with awareness instead of habit. But here's where it gets tricky. It's easy to take this idea and use it to avoid responsibility. To say, well, it's just a thought, or that's not really me, as a way to avoid facing difficult emotions. That's not mindfulness. That's spiritual bypassing. Mindfulness means being present with everything, even the stuff you don't want to feel, even the stuff you wish would go away. You learn to sit with it, to observe it, not to fix it or label it, but just to be with it. It might feel like you're doing nothing, but this is the opposite of avoidance. This is presence, and it's uncomfortable at first, because we're used to clinging, to trying to control everything, to resisting what we don't like and chasing what we do. But mindfulness teaches you to let all of that go. It doesn't mean you lose your values. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop being controlled by unconscious thoughts and emotions. You start to see your patterns, the stories you tell yourself, the reactions that used to feel automatic. They slow down, and in that space, you find choice, you find freedom. But it takes practice. It takes honesty, because the mind is tricky. It will even use mindfulness itself as a way to judge or compare. I should be more mindful. Other people are better at this than me. I thought I already dealt with this. All of that is just more thought. So instead of judging the judgment, observe it, like you're watching it from the outside. Attached, curious, gentle. That's the key, gentle observation. Like watching someone else's mind, not your own. That space between you and your thoughts, that's where mindfulness lives. And if you forget all of this, just come back to your breath. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just notice it. Inhale, exhale, again and again. Because no matter how lost in thought you get, no matter how much you judge or resist, the breath is always right here, waiting. Mindfulness is simple, but it isn't easy. It requires patience and self-awareness without judgment. And that is a lifetime practice.